Guess what, everybody? I was boomering. I hadn't even started, and I was boomering. Christ. Oh God. Just it gets worse and worse, folks. Hello, viewer. Today is I've not even done my script. God, this is shite. Today is Sunday. It says here October the 6th. Well, it isn't. It's 13th, everybody. I am Brune, and I trust you are all doing very well today. On this evening's live stream, we are discussing all the shite that's happened. You know what it is, anyway. So it was a week where crap happened, Hollywood, blah, 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 bad shite, real life, etc., etc. So, as I always say, if you've not shut down for the evening, lots to get through. Shall we get those guests out? You know this. Let's do it. Okay, so first, from a VPN far, far away, he is the golden reach around droid of choice. It is. He's on Coruscant time, apparently. Z3PO.
Yeah, but I still arrived correctly, didn't I?
It's all about arriving, isn't it? I've
like
arrived.
Wizards. I've arrived.
I've arrived. Hello, Z.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Good.
How about
Should we
you?
I'm
How's
not
things
bad.
going?
Yeah, not bad. Not
You
bad.
can get some
not bad.
guests on, but I can carry the show on my own.
I think one day you should present
Maybe
one of
I
these.
should.
You should. You're more than ready, mate.
Maybe I should do the Revenge of the Sith stream we keep talking about.
Well, oh, yeah, so you got until next May to warm yourself up.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you should. When I need a week off, because as you know, I don't have many, I think you should. You're more than ready, my friend.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, I'd love to take the hands and the reins
I bet you
and
would.
the ball gag.
I bet you would. Anyway, great to have you on. Shall we get
No
those
worries.
peep out?
Yeah, go on, do it.
Yeah,
Dead or
let's
Alive,
do
you're
it.
coming
Okay.
with me.
Yeah, sure, buddy. Next, the channel's very own astromech droid. It is. Well, you know it is. It's Prof R2.
R2D2.
Hello
It is
there.
you.
Oh, yes. Hello, Z. Yes, I'm dressing up as brown for Halloween. You know?
We don't do Halloween.
Oh, okay.
I'm one of these miserable bastards. If there's a knock on the door, it's fuck off.
Oh, here we go. I'll wear my.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
Pumpkin. Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yes. And if you watch B-sides this week, you know exactly how to carve a pumpkin. We got a nice, long, drawn-out explanation of how to do it by somebody with a really monotone voice. It was great.
What?
PJ Maybe.
Was it? No. Was it?
No.
Was it Atom Gray? He's very.
No. We got to watch a lovely video with a guy named Gordy.
Gordy?
Yes, Gordy. He slices up pumpkins, and his name is Gordy. Yeah.
It's a very pumpkin-y name, isn't it?
It's a rather infamous VHS from the 80s.
See,
and,
I'm with Dr. Dave. Hello, Doc. I can't be arsed with Halloween. I'll give you a boring story, folks. Could never be bothered going down the grocery to buy candy. See what I did there for the Americans?
Mm-hmm.
So just if there was a knock on the door, it's like, oh, the 1 year I thought, right, okay, I'm going to make an effort. First year, never a knock on the door. So anyway, boring story. Yeah. So if you make the effort,
we have
somehow they knew.
Yes, yeah. We have a very, very vibrant Halloween culture in our neighborhood. Lots of people decorate up their houses, and then people drive their kids in from other neighborhoods to our neighborhood.
What?
To come? Yeah. So we have to prepare. I think last year we had around 260 kids that came by the house.
Feeding obesity on Mr. Brownlands. It's great to have you on, Prof. Shall we get the next peep out?
Yes, please.
Okay. Oh, look who it is. quiz back. You can't keep away now. Lucky seven. Price of reason.
Hey,
Hey,
lucky number 7.
don't know about number 8 though. You all right, buddy?
Well, I appreciated the 7 that I got. I'll tell you that.
Oh, what a 7 though. Yes.
A glorious 7. Yes.
No, magnificent. See what I did there?
Anyhow,
How's it-
I'm happy to be here. How's it going?
I'm happy that you're happy.
That's all that matters, I guess.
Yes. Oh, great to have you on, Price.
Great
Shall
to be
we?
here.
Shall we get the next peep out?
Yep.
Okay, here you go, folks. Clue. Oh.
Is it your tutor? Because he makes those noises.
No. What gobbling noises? Oh.
Yes.
Hello, Ian.
Yeah, hi. Talking about Halloween, right? Nobody comes to our neighborhood. You know
You
why?
want a shit mic?
I live in the council estate, and people get stabbed around where I live, so no kids going to
Is
come
your
down
head-
our area.
Is your head in a dustbin?
No.
Okay, sounds like it's in a dustbin.
What's wrong with my sound? How do I sound, guys?
Yeah, a
Like
little,
you're in Swapper's attic.
yeah.
Oh, sound good.
That's weird. Sounded all right before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it sound all right now?
Yeah.
No, it's still a bit hollow.
Just amuse. Well, like me. Just amuse yourself, folks. Let Ian sort his mic out.
No, I'm not doing anything.
We know.
But I mean, it was all right before, wasn't it? I don't know what's wrong with
Yeah.
it.
This is great viewing. You sound shit.
Really? That bad, eh?
Really?
Yeah, that bad.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay. Anyway, it's great to have you on, Ian. We'll move
It is.
on by it. Okay. There is another. Anybody want to know who it is?
There is another.
Big mystery guess, everybody. Guessed. This is big. This is big. Move over. Critical drinker. Nerdrotic. Who else? Paul Chatto. Who else? Midnight's Edge. Move over. Mr. H. Move over. Here we go, folks. Yeah, move over, Dark Hour.
Well, hey, what an intro. I would be embarrassed, but he's right. I'm here to take charge of this shit show. Which
Oh, yeah, sorry.
which
move
personality
over,
takes charge,
Platoon.
who knows? Yeah, move over, Platoon.
Move over, Cynic.
Interesting.
Yeah, we'll just. In fact, we won't say anything for the next 2 hours. Common people can fill.
Yeah, I'm good at filling holes, yeah.
We've heard that rumor.
As his dad always says.
I've been to
Yeah.
see that doctor you recommended me, Brian.
That was about a dad story while I'm blowing my nose.
Well, just a quick one.
Go on.
As my old dad used to say, your dog gone missing? He ain't gone missing. That dog's in gator belly. I mean, there are no alligators in Ireland, so I don't know what he meant by that. But
God, the wait was worth it, wasn't it, folks? Peeps,
Quality
great to have you on,
Sunday
man.
entertainment.
great to be here. Thank you
should
for
we
the,
just-
for
yeah,
the
fuck the Hollywood stuff. It's boring anyway. Yeah. Let's just talk about common people for the next 2 hours.
Oh, I am an enigma. I've been waiting for this moment. Come on, hit me with it. What do you want to know?
Enigma, as in Riddler.
Yeah, like I know where El Dorado is, but I'm not telling.
Okay. Killed it there, mate.
Yeah. I think chat needs to give us their best common people background stories and tell us where he came from.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah.
chat. Let's bury him. Okay. Shall we get chat? Good evening. Good evening. I think we're on a good mood. Common People's put us on in a good mood. Okay.
That won't
chat,
last.
It's been about 3 years, but you've managed. Chat, good evening. Let's do some crap. Yeah, let's do some shite. Episode 231. Musings, today's dates. Fugly Superman. Please like, share, subscribe. Boomerang already. Donate the channel. Memberships are open.
Memberships.
Please like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Please, folks, do me a favor. Press the thumbs up, especially if you're on the re-rub and you've made it this far. Thumbs up. And just leave a comment. Let's just see if we can get the algorithm working, because it's just, there's only you guys keeping this alive, you know. It's just YouTubers doing something bad. Anyway, okay, let's get into it. Okay. Who's still suffering? Agatha all along.
It was Agatha all along.
Along.
Yeah, I'm still watching it.
Yeah, still watching.
Still watching too.
It's not getting any better, is it, guys?
No.
No, not at all.
Right, move along then.
Oh, yeah. So apparently, each week is just going to be them stuck in a house,
What?
and they're going to keep moving through different decades. So this time around, they were in the 80s
What?
and playing with a Ouija board.
Man, was this episode difficult to get through. Every episode becomes more difficult to get through than the previous one. Like the first one suddenly seems great compared to this last one. And the first one was shit too.
Well,
So-
I guess I would say that at least with this one, there was actually a plot point delivered
Which
What,
was?
with-
at the
with
very end
sun?
of the episode.
Oh,
Where-
yes, the
yeah,
Wiccan reveal.
At the very least, there was that. But the rest
I-
of the episode was a slog.
Can I reveal what the plot point is?
Oh, like anyone
Nobody
cares.
cares.
Nobody
cares.
It's the son of Wanda or something at the end. The
Yeah.
gay
Ugh.
teenager is the son of
Yeah.
Wanda.
Well, he's gay.
Well, we've always guessed because
surprise.
he's supposed to be gay, that he is the character Wiccan,
What a surprise.
Wiccan likes dicking.
who is
So I
a
did
member of like he's a member of the Young Avengers, I guess.
What a surprise.
What?
But he's his name is Billy Kaplan,
No,
and
mates.
he's an alternate universe son of Wanda.
Jesus
something like that.
Christ.
That's from the comics. I don't know how they're going to do it in this particular show, but yeah, he's an alternate universe.
That was a big twist. But really,
yeah.
until that twist, it was such a snooze, man. I mean, I can't remember. I think somebody died. Maybe multiple people died. I can't even remember what I'm looking
Yeah.
at.
So yeah, they go through the whole they do the Ouija board thing, and then there's like a spirit that inhabits Agatha, and she starts attacking them, and then eventually the Asian woman, I forget her name, but she manages to
Alice?
like use her.
Was her name Alice?
Is
or-
it Alice? She manages
no.
to use her protective powers to sort of force the spirit out of Agatha, but then Agatha starts draining her powers.
Right,
and
that's-
kills her.
Right. So maybe Agatha like sort of accidentally kills her, but on purpose kills her, I guess.
Accidentally on purpose, yes.
Accidentally on purpose kills Alice. I think it's Alice. If I'm wrong and it's not Alice, it doesn't really matter.
Is she in Wonderland?
I don't know where she is, man. I think she's dead at this point. I think she died, right? Because she was standing in between the ghost and Agatha, and then because of all that shenanigans, she dies, and they can't save her.
Doesn't she
Ian.
literally have a protection spell tattooed onto her body?
What?
I don't know.
She's supposed to, yeah. But then
Where-
Yeah.
at the
whereabouts-
very go ahead.
Whereabouts is the tattoo?
Oh,
On her arm?
Is it?
no, no.
Oh, it's not in like a private place or anything.
No.
This is sounding great.
Yeah, but at the very end, there's the Wiccan character, the teen as they call him. He basically says like, is there no way to get where you want? Is there no way to get the power that you want as a witch without harming others? Basically, and they say no.
Power of many.
Essentially, you can't. And so then after they start attacking each other, and then apparently he takes control of two of the witches and throws Agatha into sludge stuff, right?
Like a mud bath. They
Yeah,
do the
well,
mud
Do
wrestling.
those other witches die too? That was the part that I was confused.
Yes, and then he throws them as well. Throws them off into the.
So they're also dead now.
I
couldn't-
think this is all in someone's head.
I
I
can't
think. I
believe
don't.
that you can remember so much.
I wish I was not cursed with such a memory.
Can you
but,
unsee it?
No.
was it
you
just
can't.
me or was it very dark too? The
No,
colors
you.
were dark.
Oh, this whole show has been pretty bad.
Like
Yeah.
dark, not the. I don't mean
I know what you mean.
philosophically dark. I mean the
know what
lighting
you
is
mean.
dark.
No, yeah.
Like I'm trying to figure out: are those witches dead now? Are they alive? Is this gay teenager? He's Wanda's son. I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Nobody's never dead though, are they?
And yeah, nobody's dead. They're all gonna come back. Probably.
They're all gonna. Yeah, they're all gonna come back.
See, these two have been going on about it. Yeah, go on.
No,
Although
I
in the
think- I
acolyte,
think it's-
in the acolyte, they never returned those Jedi.
Thankful.
I can't even remember the names. One of them was like Jorgen.
Osha and May.
Osha and May stayed alive, but then there was like Jorgen and the girl
Yord.
from Wolverine,
Yord.
Yeah,
and
Yord.
Jackie.
Yeah,
Yord,
Yord.
oh,
Yeah.
sorry,
Jackie,
Yord.
Yord.
and Daphne. I don't know what the other one. The one. her name
Scooby.
is- What?
It was Scooby and Shaggy and Velma.
No, nobody remembers their names even. So those didn't come back, and I think that in Agatha, it's kind of up in the air. If they don't come back, do you really care though?
There is a big question coming though. This one's wrenched. Is Agatha better than Barry though, Ian?
I don't know. I haven't seen Agatha, so I can't really comment.
I've seen Barry. You mean the show with Bill Hader or whatever it's
Yeah.
called?
Yeah.
Obviously,
Hader.
Barry is better than Agatha. Even the third season of Barry, or whenever it started going off a cliff, is better than Agatha.
Yeah.
Larry's got a YouTube channel. Everybody, is it this one, Larry? Silence.
Yeah. Is he gone?
So Z, final word. Please.
It's not worth your time or effort. It contributes nothing to the MCU as a whole. And each episode just is so meh. Nothing stands out about it. I don't care about any of the characters. I don't care about their journey. I don't care if it turns out that it was Billy's idea all along so he could get his dead mother back. Who knows what the final episode reveal is going to be?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. I'm just here to hear the death knells of the MCU as it breathes its last breath and dies horribly.
Double episode Halloween to look forward to, mate.
Fantastic.
Oh, yes.
I'm also going to beat myself with a stick.
I'm beating myself right now.
I could do that.
Oh, much
Okay.
better. Thank you.
Okay. Penguin. Who's watching this then?
I am.
Yeah, still
Yeah, this is
watching.
good.
Yeah.
it's
Go on,
pretty good.
peeps. Go on then.
Yeah, it's just good. Good show. Good, well written, interesting. I actually care about the characters, even though this is how you make a nuanced character where he's actually not nice, but you actually feel for him.
This last episode was not as focused on the Penguin. You spent a lot more time with his sort of new protege, Vic, and saw some of his backstory. Essentially, you at one point you jump back and you get to see where he was in the events that happened at the end of the Batman.
They're
where he
really
was.
milking. They're really milking those events from the Batman. But
Yes,
yeah, go on.
Yeah, but no, yeah, you see that and you recognize he has some post traumatic stress
Right,
problems. He has some
which-
anxiety from that because essentially his whole family died.
Yeah,
during that event.
Even though I think they're milking the event, I still think it was pretty well done.
Yeah.
When is Mega Geek going to grow some lady balls and watch this?
Exactly.
Come on, no personal attacks to the panel, please. That's my job.
Well, that's the thing, you see. It's up to you guys. But as I stated before, the reason why I'm not watching it is the reason why I'm not watching it. So, I mean, but I don't care if you guys want to watch it. It's fine with me.
Yeah.
Why do you have a problem with me not watching it?
Because we
I
all
don't
look up to
understand.
you, Ian.
Nobody looks up to me, mate. No one. So
Well, common
anyway,
people he's on the bottom. He's looking up to you.
I'm right where I belong, on my knees below Mega Geek.
yeah.
Z, you're watching, yes?
Yeah, still engaging. I'm enjoying the storyline. I'm enjoying the character and development. It's like, why can't they do this with everything?
Really?
Yeah.
There's definitely been they're keeping it interesting. They keep kind of swapping the plot with some of the characters. Some of the characters are allying with each other, and then they're kind of betraying each other, and you're seeing a lot of that going on in real time in the show. So it's interesting to see where they're going to take this, because
quality writing, then, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we used to be spoiled with these type of shows years ago.
We did, yeah.
Well, yeah, anything that was on Max, HBO Max, you was guaranteed that it was going to be superb.
Yeah, this is why this sort of stands out more now. If it was made years ago, it mightn't have stood out as much.
Right, but it is pretty good, though. I mean, it's not something that I especially wanted going into it, but I watch every week, and it's interesting enough for me to continue to watch.
Yeah.
And I guess it's pretty good. That's what I would say.
So you guys are just, well, I think you've done this from day one, really. Recommend it, yeah?
Yeah.
Even though it is about a character who's misunderstood.
It's a cautious recommendation. With something like this, I really want to see where they're going with it.
Yeah.
And after about 10 episodes, I can really tell you. But as of now, if I had to judge based on these early episodes, I think it's pretty well made and pretty interesting. Yeah. And I don't feel like I'm wasting my time watching it, even if it's not something that I particularly wanted.
Yeah, he's not like the other penguins.
Yeah.
The biscuit.
The chocolatey biscuit, yeah.
Is it better written than the Batman?
Yes, I think so.
Yes.
Is it better than the Batman?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Well, the Batman wasn't very good, let's face it.
It wasn't. Yeah.
Never seen it. I can't be bothered.
Yeah. It's just interesting that they are taking the character. They're introducing some new elements into this universe. Obviously, there haven't been any mentions of Batman yet, but they. I don't think at least I don't feel like they're really making Penguin out to be a particularly sympathetic character himself.
No. They're not portraying him in any way as an anti-hero.
He's a bad guy.
Through and through. He's a baddie.
Okay.
And he'll ditch anybody. He'll kill anybody if it serves his purposes. And he's actively moving from just one character to another, either teaming up with them or betraying them, or one than the other.
Does he waddle?
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a foot injury.
Big fat foot, isn't he?
Smells.
In the first episode, I saw it in the first episode.
Yeah, he has a foot injury, and so he has a brace on one leg, and it makes him wobble.
There is a character I want to fix. I'll not tell you which character. I'll just leave that vague. Oh yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Go on. Why?
I can fix her.
Because she looks like she could ruin my life,
She looks like she could murder you in your sleep.
Yeah, that's the kind of woman I like. Yeah.
Dangerous.
The one that stands above you with a knife while you're sleeping.
Or half asleep.
Or you won't get up.
Oh, he'll get up all right. Okay, so cautiously recommending still, yes?
Yep.
Okay,
yes.
There you go, folks. The Penguin.
We'll see if they can stick the landing. I hope they do. It'd make a great season of television if they
How many more episodes to go?
4.
Do it. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Stallone, Tulsa King. New episode dropped today. I've watched it. Anybody else?
I watched it too.
Not yet.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to watch today's yet.
Okay, no spoilers then.
I haven't watched today's either.
Last week was real interesting, though. Last week was a really interesting twist.
Yeah.
I've forgotten what was it.
Well, I don't want to.
Wasn't last week's one where he
for
was
everyone else, but-
Spoilers.
he was pissed when he was
No
licking
spoilers there. No spoilers.
those lollies in the car. That was
Yes,
the last
Yeah,
yes.
that
Oh
was
yeah, it was his
hilarious.
windmill stuff, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
It's-
Okay.
Well,
That
that
was
was
the
quite
other-
funny.
Yes, yeah, he was getting completely wasted on the
Yeah, he's liking his own products.
weed infused lollipops.
Hello, Franco. Wrenched will spot. Yay, Tulsa
Yes.
King. 5 stars.
Yeah, I've got to catch up with this latest episode.
Yeah, it's really
yeah.
good.
So yeah, I'll have to watch this one in the next few days. But
Does he look
Yeah.
like he's wearing women's shoes in that poster? My eyes is.
No,
I always wear
Italian
women's
shoes.
Very
Ian.
Italian.
It's called
All right.
fashion, Ian.
Okay. Yeah.
It's great, everybody. All I can
Yeah.
say is just watch it. It's fantastic. Sloane's great.
yeah, and they're setting up they're setting up an interesting conflict, I think, for the end of the season.
There's a lot going on.
He's got sort of the main baddie is another big weed farmer guy who controls a bunch of marijuana in the state, and we're finding out now that he's in bed with the Chinese mafia.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
And he's bitten off more than he can chew. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
That was last week's episode, wasn't it?
That was last week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they expand upon that this week.
That guy always plays a bad guy, doesn't he? The guy with the blonde hair. He was in Arrow. He's been in loads.
Neil Stoner.
He plays loads of villains all the time.
He was in Star Trek as well. Star Trek.
He was.
First
Yeah, he
Contact.
was in First Contact. Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
He was in Captain America. Was it? As one of the soldiers.
Yeah, the first Captain America. He
Yes,
was,
yes,
one
he
of
was,
the Howling
yeah.
Commandos.
Yeah, he was with the Hydra.
Mm.
No, sorry,
he
wasn't he in
No.
Winter
No, he
Soldier
was-
as a Hydra guy, or am I confusing?
No,
it?
he's
he-
one of the soldier
The Howling
guys.
Commandos.
Commandos. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
one of them.
Okay. Watch it, everybody. It's great. This dropped this week.
Double episode.
4th and final season, Superman and Lois. Z.
Fucking brutal. They know they've only got 10 episodes, don't they? They absolutely know
going
it.
for it.
And they're absolutely belting it out. 2 episodes. I just don't know
We
what
won't
to say.
spoil it. We won't spoil
No,
it.
we won't spoil it. But you know, the Boy Scout gets his teeth kicked in, and you know, in the worst possible way.
Yes.
Is this show any good? I'll tell you the truth. I
Oh my
watched
God,
the first.
yes.
Fucking
It is
great.
good? Really?
Yeah, these 2 episodes.
I mean, I watched
Really
this.
good.
I watched this show initially, the first few episodes of it, and I had this strange feeling that I didn't like what I was seeing, and then I stopped watching it. And some people tell me it's good, but I always feel like I didn't like something there.
It's really good. Stick with it. Come back.
Stick with
You'll
it. I
love
should
it.
come back because
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
Between Superman's kids, and he was kind of like pushed around, and his wife was like telling him what to do. Like, you know, Lois was telling him what to do, and I just said like I don't know. I mean, that's what it seemed like those first few episodes, and I'm just like I don't know. It wasn't as bad as some of the other things I've seen, but I didn't like it.
It's on CW channel, everybody in the States. Obviously,
Right, that's usually like a red flag.
No, it's the best CW thing they've done since Arrow season 1, in my opinion.
And it's consistently continues to be good.
It has done over all 4 seasons.
Yeah.
If you say that, then at some point I'll give it a chance again when I can. I'll try to watch it because maybe it just didn't start out well for me. But if you say that it is actually good, I would be willing to give it a chance.
Yeah, by all means do. Even if you stick with it for another 6 episodes, it does get better.
I see. All right. Maybe
Is
I was
it,
quick to judge.
Yeah, because you saw the other one, didn't you? The one with Dean Cain. Can't remember what that was called.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of it's you have to compare them both, don't you? Was Lois bossing Clark Kent around in that one? I don't know. I can't even remember it. So that's what I'm saying. I think nothing's changed really when it comes to things like that. Even if you go back to the 40s and you watch something like The Apartment, there's always one weak man in there. So I don't know. It's just that we notice it more, I guess.
I guess I'm just these days when it says CW and I watch something and Superman is kind of being pushed around, I just like check out. But it could be that I just didn't realize where the show was heading. Also, the two kids that he had seemed annoying, and everything about it.
Right.
What'd you say?
They're okay.
They're okay.
It's a shame one of them. It's a shame that one of the actors who played one of the kids left after season 2. That was a bit of a.
Yeah, they replaced him though, so the other guy's pretty competent.
They should have But other than that, it's been pretty good.
The actor left. That's rare. Usually, when an actor has an opportunity like this, they stay on it. Why would he leave?
Maybe. Is this the part where I say the only Superman I've watched is the one in Smallville?
Yeah, I watched all 10 seasons of Smallville.
I like
actually good. I only watched about 5% of it.
I thought the first season was Monster of the Week thing, and it was just like kryptonite hit someone and then they turned into a monster, and that every episode was the same thing. But then as season 2 came around, it was better, and season 3 got better, and I really liked Smallville.
So it wasn't just like a teen drama.
No, it was good.
I tried watching Smallville here and there, but I don't know. Lex Luthor was like a kid, and I don't know what I was looking at. That was weird to me that he was kind of interacting with Clark. The whole thing seemed strange to me. If you like it, it's cool, but I don't know. Smallville, I never really it never caught on with me.
No,
I watched all 10 seasons.
No, I'm more of an old-fashioned guy, like Christopher Reeve. That's Superman.
Yep,
same here. But the last episode was a bit of a con, wasn't it? Z of Smallville.
Yeah, well, they finally put him in the suit, didn't they?
Yeah, but you didn't see him properly, though, did you? Do you know what I mean?
Well, you got a view of him. He was okay.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that Gotham show where they wanted Batman. He's not Batman. He's an annoying kid, but he wants to be Batman.
Lana Lang in this
is gorgeous.
Tasty.
Yeah, Lana Lang was gorgeous in Smallville. The girl who played her.
Okay, so Z, we thoroughly recommend this. 8 episodes to go. It's fantastic, isn't it? Let's just hope that it's just quality this season.
If you want to see Superman get his teeth kicked in, then this is certainly the media for you.
Yeah.
Ignore that Batman v Superman bollocks. This is the real deal.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Okay. What, did he get beaten up by Batman again?
No.
Oh.
No.
Why did you say that name?
We've got super chat, folks.
Chef Murther.
Tom, £2, real money until apparently it's end of October. It's great to be here as usual. Thank you, Tom. It's great to have you here, my friend. Thank you. Z, you available, please?
I most certainly am. Larry Runched for $20. Made you look. Almost forgot. Tulsa King isn't a cop show, is it? I hate cop shows. No, it's not.
Nope.
No, it's a good show.
It's not
a crime show.
It's a gangster show.
Yes.
Larry, come on 1 week, yes. Z, you available for another?
I most certainly am. Flav Runched and a strange S sign. Anyway, never mind this nonsense. What about SpaceX catching a 250-ton falling spear with a pair of giant chopsticks? Amazing. Yeah, did you see that?
She's incredible.
When the rocket stage came back down and the tower caught it.
It's fucking unbelievable. Yes.
Yes. It is.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes. We should be on the moon.
We should be on Mars.
Did you see the video of the Indian space landing?
No.
It looked it was terrible. It didn't look real at all. It looked like Pong looked more advanced than it did. I'm surprised nobody's seen that. You should look at it.
Stream killer.
Yep.
But yes, go and watch Superman and Lois. If you like your Superman media, then I can certainly recommend this series. Go and watch it now.
Yeah, get it watched, folks.
Yeah, get it. Leave the stream. Go and
bye, everybody. Get it
Download
watched.
It.
We'll forgive you this once. Okay.
Yeah, go and do it. Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Kyle Chandler has now officially signed on to play. Hello, Dave. Jordan in the Lanterns series.
I don't know. He seems kind of young.
I think he's in his late 50s, isn't he? This guy?
He's 59.
There you
Oh
go.
my god, I'm going to have
joking.
to slow down.
Jesus.
Honestly, I think this is, of all of the different casting rumors and all the different people that have been mentioned, this is their best choice so far. I think I think he can definitely pull this off.
I don't know anything about him.
It wasn't
Who is this
official
guy?
last week.
He's an actor.
No, I
He's
that I know,
American.
but I mean, what's
He's
he been in?
American.
I don't remember him in any
He's
role.
been in a few different things. I'm trying. What was the big show that he was
Come
in?
on, Smile. Let's help us out. What's he been in?
Friday Night Lights. That was his big show. But he's been in a number of other things.
Friday Night Tights.
He's been in movies as well.
Yeah, he's been in other films. Yeah.
Isn't Friday Night Lights, is that about like football or something?
Yeah, that's high school football and yeah.
Chat, you're the best.
Yep, he was in
No, he
King
wasn't
Kong.
in Scum.
Yep.
Yeah,
He
I never
was-
watched that Friday Night Lights show. It seems like
Yeah.
a dumb teen show, so I never paid attention to it.
I was
No,
never
not
I
Zulu.
don't really care about
Well, it's okay
football,
if
but
people like
yeah.
it. I just don't want to waste my time. Also, even this Lanterns, I don't need all of this PR. I don't need to hear all these announcements. It's not like I was sitting here itching for your weird show. You don't have the best track record. So, like Penguin, I think that they should talk less and do more. With Penguin, I didn't think anything. People said it was good. I watched it. I'm watching it. Lanterns, that's the status of Warner Brothers these days with anything DC related, including James Gunn. So if they want me to get excited, stop talking about this every second. Just release something, and if it's good, it's good.
I kind of like would this to be good, even though I can't.
I don't want it to be bad. I'm just
I
saying
wanna-
that, like, I don't need all this fluff PR. Just do the show already and shut up.
It's going to be like a cop drama, isn't it? So it's him and the other Lantern, the black guy.
Him, yes.
Lantern.
John Stewart.
John Stewart.
It's
him
about
and John
time we had a
Stewart.
live action John Stewart. He's by far the best Green Lantern, in my opinion.
So yeah, so it's him and John Stewart. It's kind of like a procedural thing. They don't really go out of space or anything like that. That's basically what I've read. So,
Wrenched. Price is now also raging at discussing film. Be careful, Price. They practically own this channel.
That's a shame because they're a bunch of commies, but okay.
So yeah,
In my
this
opinion.
I was going to reach out to them and say, "Do you fancy? Could you, one of your representatives, fancy popping on one week? Might get the subs up, you see."
The rumor is that the producers are saying that they're shooting for a True Detective style cop show. Yeah, so kind of a procedural. I don't know if it'll be quite as dark as True Detective kind of thing, but I guess we'll have to wait and see.
We'll see.
Millie Bobby Brown's no relation. Dad. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the Monsterverse. Yep.
Okay. Peeps, you looking forward to this?
Nope.
It should be okay.
Yeah.
Wait and see. That's my approach.
It's a wait and see for me. I want it to be good. I really do.
I do as well.
I'm a huge Green Lantern fan. I've got a ton of Hal Jordan merch back here and the books, comics. But it's a wait and see.
Is there a quick summary of his powers?
He's Green Lantern.
Yeah, he has a ring that can produce constructs from his mind, so he
What
can
about
use
pronouns.
He could probably make those too.
Pronouns.
I take it you don't know who Green Lantern is or what he does.
Yeah, he can
I don't have a
basically
clue.
whatever his imagination can come up with, he can create.
God,
And so he
imagine
can
common people being a Green
yeah.
Lantern.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, the
Yeah.
things that would come out of my mind and
We'd
go
never see
inside
him
me.
again.
Yeah. So that's one of the interesting things from the comics is that because it's basically comes from the way you think and the way you imagine things and whatever, different lanterns have different constructs, different things that they build based on their personality and their background. And so,
Here you go, folks.
yeah, it can be kind of
Felt's
interesting.
5. I have a ring that can produce solid matter.
Oh my!
So I would just die underneath an avalanche of
brown
Daisy
matter.
Ridley's.
Okay, let's move on then.
Move along.
Oh, sidestep, sorry. Official DC Studios has cast Arvin Pierre as John Stewart, aka Green Lantern in the DCU.
I don't even know who he is.
Yeah, this one I
been in?
genuinely don't. I've never seen anything.
What's he
Never
been
heard
in?
of this actor.
Yeah, what's he been in?
Science fiction series Krypton
Oh, right, okay.
and Old. He was in M. Night Shyamalan's Old.
Never saw it.
No, I didn't see that one either.
Oh, well, good luck to him.
Yep.
Side of Feet, legend, wrenched. He's not black enough, apparently.
Yeah.
Well,
Plus,
that does seem to be the major discourse online. Is he's too light to play the role.
yeah, and also
What?
he's English.
Jesus.
So
No, Jesus isn't playing it now.
I'm a little concerned about how he's going to come across as a guy from the hood.
Do we know what his pronouns are? Hood.
Yeah.
Well, they're pretty good. I mean, if they've reached American TV shows, the British, they're pretty good at putting on American accents. I mean, look at that guy who plays Luther. I thought he was American at first when I saw that show. Was it The Shield? That he was in?
Johnny, guy who's in Trainspotting.
Oh,
help me out, folks. Johnny, is it Johnny?
Johnny Lee Miller. Yeah,
That's him.
yeah. He
Well,
played
Tom
Sherlock.
Holland
didn't he?
even.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. They're good. They're good at the American accents, aren't they? So you
Hugh
never
Laurie,
know.
House.
Yeah, Hugh Laurie's accent was all right.
Okay.
He might be good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm quite hyped for the Green Lantern TV show. I hope it's good. That's all I can say.
Please be
Just
good.
elbow. Yeah.
Do you know, we need some decent sci-fi super. I'll just take anything at this stage. Come on, please.
I just the one thing I'm a bit dubious about with all these shows that are coming out, they seem to want to do it more realistic, and I always like the things with fantastical elements in it. That's one of the reasons why I didn't like the Batman, because they try to play it down so like it's in the real world. There's no fantastical elements in the Batman. He didn't do anything that you like in the Nolan one when the car drove on roofs, and it leaped from, you know what I mean? So I'm hoping this is going to have some fantastical moments in it, that's what characters do,
Okay, let's move on then. Let's just. Here you go. Side of Feet, legend, wrenched. I'll take anything at this stage, Mr. Brown. True.
Now, me, I'm brutal. I'm brutal when it comes to TV show. If I smell a bit of agenda, I'm out. Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah. Okay. Your mic doesn't sound good this evening, Ian.
Yeah, we'll have to put up with it until the next time.
You're on a different mic.
No, I'm on the same mic.
Have you turned it on?
It is on. Can you not hear me?
That was better. Did you put your mouth in front of... Anyway, okay. Z, you available, please, mate? Yeah, that's better.
I most certainly am, yes. Larry, wrenched for $20. Somebody needs to make a Ringworld trilogy. Any Larry Niven fans out there? Integral Trees and the Smoke Ring would be awesome. I've never heard of those things, but I'm sure they're very good.
Is he David's brother? Niven.
What, Larry Niven?
Yeah.
Related to David Niven.
Oh, it's his son.
I know a pod, Nevin.
Oh, we're killing. Sorry, Larry. Sorry, Larry. Fuck to this. Cheers, Larry. Larry, there's an open invite, mate. You want to come on 1 week? Give us a shout. Okay. Let's proceed. Here we go then. Todd Phillips says Joaquin Phoenix was never actually the Joker. He's always been Arthur Fleck. He's never been this thing that's been put upon him. The idea that Gotham put people on him that he represents, he's an unwitting icon, much like common people.
Z, do you
Yes.
recall Gotham? I think they did the same.
Yes, I loved it.
They did the same thing, didn't they, with the Joker character? We thought that was a Joker character, then he ended up not being a Joker character.
They did exactly the same thing.
Yeah, that was. I remember now that Cameron
had,
Monaghan actor.
The one who plays Cal Kestis in the Jedi games.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, he played a version of the Joker called Jerome, which was quite I think it's almost as if they're deliberately making all separate Jokers have their own separate origin story, and I kind of like that.
Really?
Yeah, it's like every single Joker gets its own separate origin story. There's no consistency with who the Joker is, and I think that really assists in the air of mystery with the character.
The sad part is that Gotham, I think the first few seasons were actually interesting, and somehow it went off a cliff.
Yeah, towards the ending, it went off a cliff, didn't it?
I mean, I told you guys before, the second that they said that the Riddler and the Riddler and the Penguin had romantic feelings for each other, that for me was a red flag.
Oof.
Yeah.
Well, and until that moment, it had so many good things. The guy that played Gordon, I thought was pretty good.
Yes.
I didn't even mind. Wasn't Alfred the son of Pertwee, maybe?
Yes.
Yep. Which, that's always going to get a
Sean
positive.
Pertwee was Alfred. He made a really good Alfred, actually.
Yeah, I actually was very pleasantly surprised by him. I thought he was great. And I like Marina Baccarin.
Who's the bent cop that was with...
The what?
The what?
The bent cop. That was.
Oh, you mean taking bribes?
Yeah.
Oh, the bent cop. Yeah.
Crooked cop.
Donald.
He's on the make.
Listen, I'm English. This is what we say, especially in South London. So shut up, all of you.
Is his name Donald? Cop. Donald. I can't remember.
He's good. He's good.
Yeah, he's a good. You know, there were some good things going on in this show, and for a few seasons, I really liked it. And suddenly, it was pre the era that we're in now, so I think people didn't notice it, and I didn't know what was happening. But I just said to myself, without really understanding even the whole woke or term or anything like that, I just knew what I wasn't liking, and I felt like they were going in a very weird direction with that show.
I agree with you totally. They always start off really good, and then they end up woke.
Right. They went the CW model before the CW. You start off, but it's really disappointing because I could have sworn that the first season or two were genuinely good television.
They were, yeah, they were.
Just somehow then flushed it, just kind of like Arrow season 2 and 3, kind of like Flash. They went and they flushed it down the toilet. They caught the audience, and then they're like, what happened? Don't you want to see some male villains and relationships and stuff? And I'm like, no, I don't want to see that. It's nothing personal. I mean, it's nothing personal. I don't care if even there's a character like that or whatever, but I don't want to take established characters and make them suddenly develop feelings for each other. That sounds like more of a kind of like something you see on Tumblr or something. Reddit or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Peeps, have you seen Joker 2? Are you going to go watch it?
I saw it on the high seas. Because of all the... It was making me drown.
Sink.
Oh my god! Just all the discourse around it. I thought, well, I have to see it, and nobody. I don't know why. Nobody's mentioned the contrived relationship between him and Harley. It just seems they were forced together in the first few minutes of the film. I didn't feel any relationship there at all.
And they keep singing for no reason.
Yeah, because everybody's focusing on obviously maybe the more terrible parts, but I thought she just was forced into it.
Eraserhead. He's a channel member. Common people told me how much he loved it. Yeah.
That was my different personality. Okay, Razorhead.
Oh, well. The box office for this. Do we have another slide about the box office, Bram?
There is. We'll get to it.
Okay.
Did you not look at the slides? I sent them.
I did. I didn't see a slide for the box office.
Oh, didn't you? Oh, shit.
They should have just left it at one.
No, yeah, there is one, yeah.
They should have left it at one.
Okay. I was going, as I said last week, I was going to go see this. I thought, okay, we'll give it a bash. And then everybody watched it and said it's shite. And I thought, okay, I'm going to save my £3 on fuel.
And your £20 on the ticket.
That as well.
Yeah, it's not
Okay,
worth
it's a side step, everybody. This was early in the week, all this stuff. Todd Phillips reportedly wanted nothing to do with DC during the making of Joker 2. Phillips refused to take any communication from Gunn, and would only liaise with Warner Brother heads Michael DeLuca, Pam, about this film.
Yeah, but so what? So what? This isn't news.
Yeah.
Who cares? Who cares?
We already know. I mean, he's already basically said he never wants to do anything with DC again. He wants nothing to do with them. And that's good, because I'm sure they want nothing to do with him either. So, yeah.
Awful film.
Well, I won't be watching it, so I didn't
Deliberately
really rate
off.
the first one.
I'm not going to watch it.
We
Actually,
did-
I did. I did. I watched half of it.
You watched
If I-
half of it.
Listen, if I was going to watch it, it would be
I don't know what's
5.5. Was it deliberately made awful?
I think so.
We kind of said that last week, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so. I think they just did it for the money.
Yeah.
I mean, Todd Phillips is not stupid. I can't believe he made something like this. I'm pretty
Why
sure
would he
did it
want to sabotage his own film, though?
because maybe he just has a big finger to Warner Brothers, isn't it?
I don't even know that
Get
he.
it.
I don't even
Nor
know that
do
he
I.
deliberately made the film awful, but he did deliberately degrade the character of Arthur Fleck. He did very intentionally attack that character and attack the audience that was sympathizing with him after the first film.
But the question is, why would he? Look, if he gave me the script before he shot it, and if I gave you guys the script and you read it, you would just say this is rubbish. You would, right? And I think he knows it. The question is, why did he make it?
I wouldn't.
He wouldn't what?
It wouldn't make it.
I wouldn't say it was
forced, I
rubbish.
think.
It's got the Irish representation in it. I'd love it.
I think he wanted to get back. I think he hated the reception the first film got, because he did not want Arthur Fleck to be a character that people sympathized with. He wanted him to be hated. And there were a lot of people that saw, what he had to say and in the message that was brought forward by this character, and how it talked about mental illness, and it talked about the people that are left behind in society and everything. And there were a lot of people who sympathized with that. And those were not the people he wanted to have that sort of character. So he had to make the second one so he could ruin that character and try to retroactively destroy that character from the first film.
I think he got high on his own supply of farts, Todd Phillips. So that personally.
Parma Violets. Amelia Bedelia wrenched. Hello, Amelia. It's a great FU to the first movie fans.
Yep. And I think that's why it was made.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I watched the first one right before watching the second one to refresh my memory, and it feels like a different film altogether.
It feels like a different film.
I don't get it. I just don't understand the logic. Yeah, because if he's going a big FU to the people who watched the first one,
It's a studio. It's a studio, I reckon.
he gets paid anyway, doesn't he? Irrespective of nobody watching
Exactly. And
What's it going to end up with currently? 150 million loss?
Oh, it's going to be big.
Yeah.
It's going to be
well,
big.
At least he managed to stick it to the chuds, eh?
Yep.
I can't even remember a good song in the second one. It's completely went out of my memory, all of it.
And on that bombshell, let's sidestep. Joker 2 has had the worst second weekend decline for any comic book movie. The film earned $7 million this weekend, a 81% drop. That's from Discussing Film
Yeah, this is word of mouth damage.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
So this is entirely down to how people perceive that first film. This sequel, and they're going, well, I'm just not gonna go and watch it. It's people who hold off on the reviews, isn't it?
Would my £3 ticket make any difference?
Word of mouth is stronger than anything. It really is. It's stronger than anything on the internet. It really is quite strong.
Yeah.
Really is.
Yeah, that 81% drop is monstrous. As it says, the worst second weekend decline of any comic book movie. So that's worse than the Marvels, which had a 78% drop week over week for that second weekend. So, yeah, I mean, if you start looking at this drop and project this out to like 6 weeks, if it stays in the theater, I don't know if it's even going to stay in the theater for 6 weeks. It's seeing 81% drops, but if this were to stay out there and you see this drop continue, even conservatively, giving them more like a 60 or 70% drop week over week, this movie is only going to make about 350 million.
Madam Web's going to make more
worldwide,
money, isn't it?
So
Madam Web will make more money,
quite possibly. Yeah, this is gonna they're gonna end up eating probably $150 million on this. after the cost of production and advertising and everything like that, marketing.
Damn.
So
you get what you fucking deserve.
Is that what your dad said? Okay, let's move on. There was almost a Batman meets Godzilla movie starring Adam West.
Brilliant. I wouldn't have went to see that, definitely.
Would you have been born?
I would have been. Actually, no, I wouldn't have. Would I? but definitely would if because the Batman film came on TV, right? So I would have watched it.
And now with AI, there can be again. We will get to see the Godzilla movie with Batman and Adam West.
There's only one true Godzilla movie, and that's Godzilla '98 by Roland Emmerich.
Oh God, no!
I've never seen
the Matthew Broderick one. Are you mad?
Yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't care.
Slash Film still exists.
Apparently.
Peter Soretta or whatever his name is, he blocked me.
Who? Satira, the singer?
No, not the guy from Chicago. There's a guy, maybe I'm confusing. I thought his name was Peter Cetero. It sounds like the Chicago guy. He created Slash Film, and once I tweeted something that he didn't like, so I think he blocked me.
What was it?
I think it was something about Kathleen Kennedy, and he blocked me because he's like buddies with her or something.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. Well, that explains why he blocked you then, doesn't it?
I didn't know any of this at the time. I was just really surprised. I never even interacted with him, but I think that's how it all went down.
Mm.
Or maybe I didn't interact with him directly. Who knows now?
Have you guys seen what they can do with AI now? Every time I go on YouTube,
you're muffled in.
They show what you can do on AI, and do you know what? One day they are going to do a whole film, and it's just going to look so real. Some of the stuff I've seen.
I think we need to remake Star Wars then.
They're going to remake that, but I think not with AI. They're just going to bring a few like gender questioning people or whatever, gender fluids or whatever it is. And
I don't want to see people's gender fluids. Thank you.
Maybe like Star Wars Episode 4, the Fluid Wars, the gender fluid.
Anybody seen the Marvel comic with the rainbow stormtrooper costume? Anyone?
We'll get to that in a bit.
They're going to replace everything. Luke's going to be like a gender neutral person. What
about Lucy? Right.
What about Lucy? Yeah, and Han is going to be a 500-pound Filipino.
Sean. It'll be Sean.
The thing is, though, if they did do that, no one's going to go and see it.
I don't know.
People will go see it.
Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy and her friend. Yeah.
It won't stop them from making articles that say, like, if it wasn't for those
Yeah.
Istanphobes, if it
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
for the meddling Istanphobes, this would have been a top.
Guess what? We're all bigots, everybody. And on that bombshell, let's move on. Bigots. Okay. Henry Cavill is set to star in Voltron for Amazon MGM Studios alongside previously announced star Daniel Quim Toy.
What's Voltron?
I was going to
Giant
do
robot thing.
Do you know? I was
Yeah.
going to do a really clever tweet saying, "Why is this named after a pain relief cream?"
That's
it's Vol-
Voltarol, Brown.
No, I think
It's
you're
Voltron.
Voltron.
No, this is the one where there's 5 different ships and they converge together to create one big
Yeah.
robot.
Nice. I'm
There's-
liking it already.
A couple of different Japanese series, and then later on, more recently, was a Netflix
Yeah, I
series that
watched
was
the Netflix
done.
series. Quite enjoyed it.
Voltron Defender of the Universe, I think was the name of it. But yeah, it's you have multiple different. In one iteration, there were sort of some planes and cars that came together. The most popular iteration, there's these robot lions that each of these different characters pilot, and then they form together into one giant robot, and then they fight.
Imagine us
whatever.
trying to pilot a giant robot together. It would be a mess.
It's really funny. I don't understand why they haven't cast him as Bond yet. You know.
Oh God!
Really
Because
is.
you wish it.
I mean, he's right there. He can make them $1 billion. He'll make if he became James Bond, that film would cross the $1 billion mark.
Don't
It
care.
really
They killed
would.
him, so fuck them.
I don't understand why
It's
they
so
haven't
dumb
cast
that they
him yet.
won't give him James Bond. They should just do it. Even if
Yeah.
you like the guy or not, I think that just putting him in there as James Bond would sell
Yeah.
it.
We'll
I think-
revitalize
no,
it a bit.
I think James Blonde.
James Blonde.
James
It
Bond
may
with
as well
Daniel
be.
Craig.
Honestly, it may as well be. I think Bond is played out until how can I put it? The present day situation with all these
You mean
warriors, as it were. I think Bond is played out for the
Mhm.
time being. I don't think we'll see Bond for a while.
It's
But
not.
if Henry
Watch him
Cavill-
announce a new Bond tomorrow.
It's
Henry-
not played out. They just look.
It is in my mind.
For whatever
killed him.
reason, they just don't want to proceed with James Bond. I don't know what the reason is, but it's not played out. Even if you made the cheesiest Bond film ever with Henry Cavill, right? People would go and see it.
They
Do you
haven't.
know what I mean?
I think they haven't made a new James Bond yet because, unfortunately, Ncuti Gatwa's too busy making another series at the moment. So
Dr.
once he's done
Watts.
with that,
James
they'll bring
Watts.
him in, and he'll be a sensitive black Bond who
Cries all the
will
time.
Brooke
cry every time he has to shoot somebody, and romance all the men at every baccarat tournament. And,
Yeah, and his Walther PPK will be replaced by a spoon.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Okay.
If Henry Cavill was James Bond, I'd finally leave my cage and go watch him.
As I said, right? They there's nothing stopping them from making a James Bond film with him in it. As I
Phil makes
said-
a great point.
What's that? Bond
Phil
is
Fedora
UA.
wrenched. Bond is UA, and that is Amazon, and we all know how woke they are. Look at Rock.
Oh, don't bring up Rings of Power. Don't do it to me.
Well, we have the answer why they're not then. So
Which
there you
is?
go. Which is that? Well, that's what.
Okay.
is that, isn't it?
Do you know, honestly, I don't want to see it. I just fuck them. Step into the world of Sam Raimi, hashtag Spider-Man 2002, with this amazing and iconic Green Goblin's Willem Dafoe hero helmet and bodysuit coming up in our prop store live auction. Look at that.
What, the actual one to wear?
Yeah. Look at that.
God, I'd wear that for
no
bedtime.
to
me. Yeah, I thought his portrayal of Green Goblin was a bit over the top, but it was still fun though.
You could
My
tell that he
Tinder
was.
date-
Sorry, go on.
If my Tinder date doesn't come dressed like that, she's not marriage material.
You could tell he was really relishing it, but you know what?
Yeah.
He's such a good actor, Willem Dafoe, that he could even get away with being so over the top.
Yeah.
And I was still very intrigued by his performance.
And I think that was what Raimi was looking for, honestly. I think he really wanted an almost cartoonish portrayal of that character, but then he's fairly sympathetic too.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it, but yeah, he's definitely chewing the scenery sometimes.
Do we know how much the reserve is, or do they have one? I don't know. Prop store,
I do.
isn't it?
I do like the little things, like when he was going back to Formula, when he was going to the experiment room, and they put that metal thing on his chest, and went, "Ooh, it's cold." And that was quite funny.
He was the best actor of the cast of Spider-Man 1. And I like the other actors. I like the other actors. He was by far the best actor in that cast.
Yeah, he was.
Okay, great. Reserve internet. Thank you, my friend. 8 to 16,000 reserve, probably.
Mm-hmm.
That'll go for a lot of money. That.
And that bit where he gets killed, he says, "Oh," before the thing goes straight in. So some really nice moments in that film. With
spoilers.
You know how much I sacrificed.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
Fish paste.
No one says no to me. Brilliant.
It was okay.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
What was the most recent one that he was in?
No Way Home.
No Way Home.
That was all right. I think he was enjoying himself.
He was good in that, yeah.
He was good in that. That was very important for selling that movie, the fact that he was back, and he did a great job.
Yeah, he recaptured that character.
He did.
Totally.
Yeah, from years ago.
Totally.
Favorite Willem Dafoe movie?
Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh, goodness.
Spider-Man.
And the spider come out to play. Yeah.
Man, it's a tough question. He's been in so many great roles, but how can I not like him in Spider-Man as the Green Goblin?
Absolutely.
Even though there's fancier roles that he's done, that one is just so much fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
The first film he was in, Streets of Fire, that was a pretty good film in my opinion.
Fire.
I mean, Mississippi Burning, I believe he's in that, and he's really good in that.
Yeah.
He was amazing in that film.
Yeah, I mean, he is legitimately a fantastic actor, and probably almost there's probably tens of roles that I can give you that are more high quality than Spider-Man. But how can I not? Come on, man!
To Live and Die in L.A., great movie.
Great, also.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's another one. Yeah.
I met him in Cannes.
What?
A long time ago. Yeah, no, seriously, I met him. I didn't sit down and talk to him, but as I was because they have these things in the hotel. As I was going up the stairs, he was coming down, and I said to him, I really think you're great, and I appreciate all the stuff that you've done. You know, rock on or something. I said something stupid like that, and he stopped, and he said, "Thank you very much. I really appreciate it." And he goes, "What's your name?" And I said, "Ian." And he said, "Well, Ian, thank you very much. That has made my day." And then he walked off. So there you go.
There you go, folks.
Nice guy.
You
don't get that
want to
on
hear something crazy?
Sorry?
You want to hear something crazy? I was once at an event, and I had a similar experience that I ran into him, and I think I spoke even less. I told him that I really liked his work, and I took out my camera and I did a selfie with him. So I actually have a selfie with Willem Dafoe, not like a convention thing, just like him and I with a selfie.
Oh, nice.
So happy, but he's really gracious, just like you described. I mean, I didn't have any kind of conversation with him beyond that, but he was very, very courteous and very kind of, he wasn't full of himself. He was very, very nice.
Yeah, he was a nice guy.
Next week, you can dox yourself for that photograph. Green Goblin replica mask is released next month, 130 quid.
Wow.
Well. Okay, great actor, everybody. Let's move on.
Yeah.
This is a one-of-a-kind opportunity to own the screen-matched Sand Trooper helmet featured in one of the Star Wars most iconic scenes, the Jedi mind trick moments in
Oh, really?
A New Hope,
Oh, wow.
1977.
Wonder how much that costs.
An arm and a leg.
Yeah. I thought it was it the same mask where he goes, "Look, sir, droids." Was it the same? I don't know.
What is screen matched? though. I'm curious. I'm not sure what that means.
Maybe
if it's not, yeah.
So prop store does give head.
Wacka wacka. No, screen matched means it's genuine.
Oh, really? I thought it sounded like it's a replica screen matched.
That's why. That's why they've got gloves on as well. That's
okay.
I'm assuming it's the move along scene, isn't it?
Yeah, move along.
Okay. 120 to 180,000 reserve.
180.
Yeah. Honestly, if I was
just a piece of plastic,
I'd buy it. I'd buy it.
£20,000.
If I had that money, I'd buy it.
Okay, is it so, Ian? 20,000 to finish Rebecca Gold off, as it were, or the helmet?
No contest. The helmet. Get the helmet.
Okay. Somebody's going to be owning that. Let's move on. Christopher Nolan never considered Warner Brothers for his next film and were not even allowed to read the script. Warner Brothers tried enticing Nolan back, including giving him a 7-figure royalty check, spelt check wrong, by the way, for Tenet.
And?
Okay.
Yeah, and
why
no.
why did he fall out with Warner's? Do we know?
Oh, he was hugely angry at them for some of the changes they made during the coup and pushing things online, pushing things into their streaming service.
Yes.
Instead of premiering things in the theater only. And so he was very, very angry about that. And so they've had to do a lot of work to try and rebuild that relationship.
Well, they haven't got one. Cider Feet legend wrenched. Tenet was wank. Was it?
It wasn't very good. It wasn't very
good.
It. I mean, it looked nice. That's about it. I didn't think it was good at all.
I haven't seen it. Couldn't tell you.
It was interesting. I like that he was ambitious. I know sometimes it annoys people. I thought it was a very ambitious movie, but maybe not for everybody. I didn't hate it.
I think we've been locked in, and I was desperate to watch a movie.
Yeah, so was I. That's why I went to see it. But I didn't. I just thought it was all right. You know what I mean? I wasn't blown away or anything.
It was as if he wanted to take what he did in Memento,
yeah,
and like make it more of a proper sci-fi with, a lot of things going on. But if you felt that you had a headache watching Inception, trying to keep up with what was going on there, I feel like Tenet was an even bigger headache. And it's not impossible, but it's very demanding of its viewers in a way that at some point I can see why some people would get annoyed.
You have to pay attention.
I think what spoilt it for me was that the lead. He's not the actor's not a leading character at all.
John David Washington,
and I just thought that's so badly cast.
Well, he's the son of Denzel Washington, and although I like Denzel Washington, I think his son is not as good as actor as he is.
Yeah.
He's all right, but I don't think maybe it required a more layered actor to deliver that performance.
There you go.
That's my point. Yeah.
Tayi, loved the Dark Knight trilogy. Yeah. Interstellar. Don't know if I want to watch Tenet again.
No, I didn't like Interstellar either.
Interstellar, God, what did that? I even paid for IMAX tickets.
Yeah, so did I. I was so disappointed.
Boring.
It was beautiful, but that's it.
Yeah. Interstellar should have been fantastic. Just didn't get the landing.
Yeah, it was too up its own arse.
Okay, let's sidestep. Christopher Nolan next movie will release July 17, 2026 in theaters. Matt Damon in talks to star Universal Pictures will distribute, including
Yeah.
IMAX. Filming begins early next year.
Matt Damon
Is-
looks a lot older now,
Matt
doesn't he?
Damon. Matt Damon.
He looks a lot older.
It's Matt
Yeah,
Damon.
Yeah, Universal is the same production company that put out Oppenheimer, so
Okay.
the same distributor. So
Wonder
that's not
what-
surprising. He was fairly happy with how they treated that film and how they distributed that. So that'll be. I mean, what's the movie going to be though? What is it? We know it's starring Matt Damon. That's it.
No, Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. And it's being being made by Nolan. That's all we know. So whatever.
Here you go, folks. Tom. Matt Damon is 64. Yeah, he looks all right for 64.
Well, no, he doesn't. Have you seen him lately?
No.
No, he doesn't look. He doesn't look that good. He's all right. I mean, he looks okay, but
Okay. He was a bit. Is he a bit porky?
he was a bit porky in Oppenheimer, wasn't he?
Oppenheimer, yeah. Did he put weight on though? Didn't he?
No, he's 54. He's not 64.
That's what I said. 54.
Oh.
There you go. See, it was 54. I said 54.
No, the other.
Not.
Roll the tape back.
Yeah. So the other chat said 64.
When my chat says 64, I believe them.
Okay, well, he looks like 64. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
He does. Okay.
No, he doesn't look that bad, but you could tell he's aged.
I wonder what it'll be. Is it like Dunkirk 2?
Look, you know what, right? Chris Nolan should stop screwing
Thank you.
around and direct a James Bond film. That's what he should do. His next film should be James Bond.
Ian.
That's what it should be.
Ian, do you know why he's not going to do it?
Because we want him to, or we wish it.
Because you wish it. Because you wish it.
He's got a brand new script. It's called Rebecca Platinum. And
he's probably going to make it better than me, that's for sure. Yeah.
Feltz 5. Dunkirk 2. Return of the Germans. Yeah.
No, he is a good filmmaker, though. I mean, even though I didn't like, two of his films, I thought the Batman trilogy was good, apart from the last one. But I think he's got talent. He knows what he's doing.
I did enjoy Dunkirk. It's a good movie.
Harry Styles was the best actor in that.
Oh, it's amazing.
Blew me away.
I think he should direct or remake The Dam Busters, which is essentially a Star Wars movie.
Yeah, but he's been there and done that with Dunkirk.
Yeah, but
he needs to do something else.
It's a good movie that needs to be retold in color.
I'm into original stuff now. I really am.
Well, like Rebecca Platinum.
Just leave Rebecca alone.
We have a super chat. Mega Spider-Man wrenched €2. 5 Piers Brosnan films. Why?
Thomas Crown Affair, and I quite like that one.
Yeah, Thomas Crown Affair was good. Yeah, like that one. Okay.
Tomorrow Never Dies.
Yeah, I still love Goldeneye. It's a good Bond
tidy
film.
movie. Yeah.
I love Tomorrow Never Dies. Really good.
Mars Attacks.
What's that film where he played an assassin? It was an independent movie. He was good in that. I can't remember what it was called now. It was straight after he did.
He played an assassin.
Yeah, he played. I know it's not
Roger Gold.
He had a crisis in his life, and he played this assassin. And there's a scene in it where he walks into the hotel without any trousers and just cowboy boots. I don't know if
Common
you remember
People's
that film.
done that.
I can't remember
take
the
your
film.
jacket, your boots.
Yeah.
Give them to me.
If someone in the chat could find out what that film was, but apparently he was
The Grey Man.
Loved it. The critics loved it, and I thought it was a good film as well.
Grey
Man?
Man?
I don't know.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire was good, and let's face it.
Mm-hmm.
Mars Attacks. Lots of silence on this stream tonight. Never
What's
mind.
what is it?
GoldenEye.
Remington Steele. He was
Yep.
good in.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was good in Remington Steele.
Which
There was
closely
a-
has Bond, didn't it?
There was
good
a
in. Sorry, go ahead.
no. I was just gonna say there was a mini series of Around the World in 80 Days that he did.
Oh,
that
yes.
I
Yeah,
really
he was good in
enjoyed. I
that.
thought it was
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
fun.
What?
Yeah, he was
The Mexican.
Phileas Fogg.
He was good in Long Good Friday.
Mexican.
Nobody says anything. He was at the ending. It was like his first role ever. He was at the
Lawnmower
end
Man.
pointing the gun at Bob Hoskins in Long Good
Lawnmower
Friday.
Man.
Yeah, he was in
Yeah,
that.
he was in that. Yeah,
God, that was
Uh,
shit. That movie.
It was a really good episode of The Simpsons. Halloween episode of The Simpsons. He did a
Yeah.
voice for that was pretty funny.
Feltz 5. What about Long Good Friday?
Yeah, I just said on Good
Time in.
Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's move on then. Yeah. Deadpool and Wolverine breaks the record for the highest selling first week rated film on domestic digital platforms. This record was previously held by John Wick Chapter 4.
Mm.
Popular movie.
Yeah, they should enjoy it while it lasts because
Wow.
they're not going to have a
Followed
ton
by
of movies.
Agatha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then next year is going to be a bloodbath in the theaters for Marvel.
Okay. We'll pile through these because we're a bit late, folks. Okay. Reynold Ryan's birthday message to Hugh Jackman. It was his birthday yesterday. I hope we get to do this till we're 90.
Well, Mr. Brown shows us anything is possible.
Is Hugh Jack
Watch it, you.
did Hugh Jackman divorce his wife?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, it kind of makes sense. I know this is going to sound really bad.
Oh no.
It doesn't
Go
make
on.
sense.
Why does it make sense?
Okay, I'll tell you why.
Go on, bury yourself.
It makes sense and it doesn't make sense. First of all, I'm surprised that it didn't happen sooner because Hugh Jackman, you know, even though his age was advancing, he was going to the gym always and looked very fit. And, you know, the ladies liked him. And I don't know, his wife, anytime I would see like a picture of her, I know this sounds terrible. I know how terrible.
Oh, Price, you are awful. You know that.
I know how awful this sounds.
You are awful.
First of all, I'm not saying that I'm Hugh Jackman. I'm just saying that I can understand. Perhaps
You're not
I'm
coming back next week with talk like this.
I'm not saying that I would do such a thing, but I'm just saying I can understand if you're at the top of your game and you look like Hugh Jackman and you're in shape and all the ladies are smiling at you. It's a tempting place to be, and a lot of these Hollywood actors, they at this point, you know, they switch things up. I'm not saying I condone such behavior. I'm just saying that I'm trying to get into the mind of Hugh Jackman.
The same thing with
Did you make the point then?
Paul Hogan, isn't it? Paul Hogan did the same thing, didn't he?
Paul Hogan, yeah.
Hogan,
Linda
yeah.
Berezlowski, at some point, he sent her home.
That's why I stay single all these years.
Yeah. She was 13 years his senior.
Yes.
And yeah, so
pushing 70 then.
She must have got a good cut out of his fortune.
68 now, yeah.
It'll be all the what it'll be was all the testosterone and roids that he was pumping to get big, you know, increase the testosterone a little bit. So
are you implying some winky shrinkage?
Well, yeah, but there's still the kind of testosterone flowing through the system, wanting a bit of how's your father, as it were.
Have a banana.
Okay, let's there's a bit of sidestepping, folks. We'll pile through these. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds have donated $1 million to relief efforts for hurricanes Helena and Milton, which continue to wreak havoc on states including Florida and North Carolina. That's nice of them.
It's not nice because if they
It's a tax write-off,
Right?
probably.
Yeah.
Exactly.
is.
Also, right, if
Well,
you
fair
do something
play,
like
you know.
that, right, if you do something like that, why advertise? If you really want to do something, give it freely and don't have any advertising, because this is dubious. It really is dubious.
Okay,
Do
then.
you know what I mean? It doesn't sound right. at
Sorry,
Yeah.
chat. Sorry,
Yeah.
chat.
Shouldn't the US government be doing things like this?
Yeah,
I was going to
I
say
mean,
that. I
it's-
know,
that's
but
about
they're
a
not, are they? Yeah.
Yeah, that's about
Well
1/3
said,
of what the
young man. Well
U.S.
said.
government gave. So
Yeah.
it's pretty pathetic.
Well
the
said,
response that
common
we've had
people.
over
You
here.
can come back. Well done.
Vote for me.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know. Especially if you're not over here in the U.S. Even if you are in the U.S., there has been a lot of silence from North Carolina because that's a lot. It's over. It's called Appalachia. There's the Appalachian Mountains in there. It's some very isolated communities in there.
They got,
And-
got destroyed, didn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of communities in that area that are just gone, and probably when all is said and done, the death toll in that area will probably triple, or there may be people who are never found. It is devastating what has happened to that western part of North Carolina, and it's very, very bad.
Yeah.
And they're getting no help from
They're getting no
the
help.
government.
None.
Okay, so what we're saying is, Ryan, you should have donated 10 million. Then people might have taken it
Well, no,
seriously.
you should just
No,
donate
yes,
money and not tell anyone about it. Do you know what I mean? This stinks of a tax break, and also the fact that he just wants more attention on him, which is not the right thing to do.
I love it when
in
new
your
people are
heart.
watching this and they
you know
get
what I mean?
triggered. Yeah. Chainmail Cove?
Quaff.
Land rich with lithium. Just a coincidence. Yowza.
Perhaps.
Okay. I can't remember what's next.
What's this? Oh, yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons Honor, is that spelled incorrectly? Amongst Thieves. Among Thieves has become a major Netflix hit despite adapting a popular property. Its box office was a disappointment with $20 against its huge $7 trillion budget. It's top 10 most watched list on Netflix, folks. Doing well.
Yeah, but we've only got their word to take for it, haven't we?
Well, I don't know.
Show us your ratings thing, Netflix. Come on.
Never watched it.
I thought it was good. Yeah.
Oh, you're into the wokey then, peeps?
No, from what I remember, I liked it, and I liked the redhead one as well.
Sword in the Storm, Wrenched. What a shock. Netflix as a movie from 2 years ago. Amazing, isn't it?
I think I watched about 10 minutes of this, and then I just decided I couldn't be bothered to watch the rest.
Wasn't, what's his name in it?
Captain Kirk.
Hugh.
That is not Captain Kirk.
Okay.
Is it Team Kirk?
Timu branded
Or is it
Kirk.
AliExpress?
AliExpress Kirk. Yeah. He keeps getting roles, and I've never seen anything I cared for Chris Pine in. I don't understand why anyone likes him. I don't get it.
They cast him as Jack. Was it Jack Ryan? Didn't they?
Yeah, never watched
that.
it.
That flopped as well, didn't it? That version. So, yeah.
That's right, Amelia. William Shatner is the only. Yes, Amelia Bedelia, Wrenched. William Shatner is the only.
Can
Captain
I just
Kirk.
pick you up on that? Can I just pick you up on that, Amelia?
Go on then.
It's Mr. Shatner.
Well, I've met him, and I was told I could call him Bill. So, Bill.
Mr. Shatner. Okay, let's move on then.
What's this?
Denny Villeneuve says Blade Runner 2049 was the riskiest film of his career. I thought to make a sequel to my favourite film is a beautiful way to end my career.
Got nothing else to talk about, have you? Vinny, whoever his name is. Nothing else to talk about. This film was absolute shite. Should never have been made. It was a cash
Disagree.
grab. It was a cash grab, and it was boring as hell.
It was boring. Yes.
I get picked up every week when I say Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah. Was it Dennis? Was it Dennis? Dennis Villeneuve?
No, 'cause it's one.
Villeneuve.
It's one. No.
One.
So we didn't like 2049. I liked
It was terrible.
I like
it.
it. All right.
It was awful.
It was not as good as the original Blade Runner, but I enjoyed the story they were trying to tell, and I thought visually it was very impressive.
Don't care if something is visually good. It
had Anna de Anis in it.
Yeah,
yes,
one.
yeah. It's just it wasn't very good at all. It was dull and it was slow.
Common people, would you like a bit of de Anis?
I do, yeah. Is Villeneuve or Ripley a replicant?
Who cares? Who cares?
Who gives a fuck?
Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this is a 10 out of 10. This is best a 7 out of 10, maybe a 6 out of 10.
Denis Villeneuve. It's French.
It's French.
Yeah, Denis Villeneuve.
But it is wrong to be French, so.
Okay. Well, I had a Frenchman pronounce it, and that's how I've pronounced it ever since.
If I see another woman boss in a movie in charge of the police or any kind of organization, I'm going to scream. I mean, if you see the first one, it was that guy. He looked like he drank every night, didn't he? You know, yeah.
It was Robin Wright, though, wasn't it? In this, and
yeah. I just, when I was watching this film, I was thinking, okay, this is ridiculous.
Robin Wright. Okay.
I forgot Jared Leto was in this.
Yes.
And on that bombshell, let's move on. Harrison Ford, on why he continues to do acting at the age of 82.
Money.
I need a new plane.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to say that. Harrison Ford, best character was Indiana Jones. All the other characters, Han Solo comes second, but all the other characters he's ever played was okay. But he'll always be remembered for Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
I think Indiana Jones trumps Han Solo, I think.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's Harrison Board.
Thank
Thank you.
Is here all week.
I'm here all night.
Duke 84 wrenched 2 Canadian woke dollars. Mega Geek is reminding me of Eeyore
from
today.
Eeyore, yeah, Eeyore,
the
the elephant, Winnie the Pooh, yeah.
No, yeah, it's a donkey.
Oh, it's a donkey.
Okay. So are we saying Indiana Jones? Yeah.
I love Indiana Jones. I loved all 3 of those films. They were absolutely brilliant. I don't care what anyone says. Temple of Doom was brilliant. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, great. I like it as well.
Crystal Skull was great. I don't care what anybody says.
I don't mind Crystal Skull. I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
We didn't need it. They probably just got away with it by the skin of their teeth.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones 5 made it look better. The same as Disney Star Wars made the prequels look better. Rings of Power makes the
Hobbit. That is so true.
There was an Indiana Jones 5? I don't remember that.
Never seen it.
Nope.
Doesn't exist.
Don't want to watch it.
They made that.
Yeah.
Don't want to watch it.
How could you forget the performance of Phoebe Waller, or whatever you call her, Phoebe Waller-Bridge?
Easily.
Hashtag Halo developer 343 Industries has been renamed to Halo Studios. All future Halo games will be developed in Unreal Engine 5.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Is it? Yeah. Halo's dead, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And that's a shame. Because I love Halo.
They were planning a development of a Halo Infinite 2, I guess, but they've dropped that. They're going to retool everything and start producing the games using instead of using their own engine, they're going to be using Unreal Engine 5. Been a lot of commentary about that, and why they would choose that. I mean, it makes sense, to be honest. If you're having trouble bringing in developers, having a standard tool that no one has to struggle to get up to speed on when they come into your studio, that makes sense. But there's also been a fair bit of indication that there's a lot of DEI stuff going on.
Yep.
As far
343
as
is woke, isn't it, Pamela?
yeah, as far as the way that they're hiring and the way that they're instituting different possibilities.
I'm sick of this shit. I'm so fucking sick of it.
Yeah, the Halo's dead.
R.I.P. MasterChef.
It's all because of BlackRock, isn't it? BlackRock owns every company in the entire world, so they're pushing.
It's amazing. It's amazing how the Covenant didn't do for Master Chief. It was the DEI BlackRock shit.
That's right.
Did anybody watch the Halo TV show?
No.
Yes. Yes.
Watched a couple of episodes. I
watched all of it.
Have you
I watched
recovered
all
yet?
of it. There were moments of I liked moments of it, but the damage was done first season. Never mind. Melvin Deeply wrenched £2, real money till end of October. Once upon a time in Hollywood is diarrhea.
Poetry.
Well, Melvin, say what you mean, mate.
I think we're gonna have to review it.
Say what you mean.
Melvin, do us a favour, mate. Can you produce some slides for Once Upon a Time, please? My cat wants feeding as well. Let's move on.
What's this?
Will Smith is in talks to star in Fast and Loose with Michael Bay in talks to direct. The film follows a man who wakes up with no memories but soon learns he's been living two lives, one as a crime kingpin and the other as an Hollywood actor.
This sounds
Do you
like
remember?
that TV show with Christian Slater. Do you remember that one? It's the same story. Anybody remember that one? The
Yeah, there
TV
was something
show.
with Christian Slater.
Yeah, he basically played two characters, and he didn't realize he was. Yeah, it's the same
If I
story.
may, if I
I don't
may.
like this concept. I'll be honest with you.
No,
I don't like it. I think it's going for like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde situation, but I don't know. I like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. This thing, I don't love it.
If I may, wrenched, divorce that woman, Will. Yes, 100%
Yes.
agreed.
And also, just goes to show how corrupt Hollywood is. This guy's still working even after.
Oh,
what he
Michael
did.
Bay.
Both of them. Yeah. So there you go.
What's the is it 13 hours in from Benghazi or whatever you call it? Is that the film?
Wow.
13 days, 13 hours. Chat, help me out.
13
Michael-
hours, I think, yeah.
Is it 13 hours?
What are you talking about?
A movie.
The Secret
The-
Soldiers of Benghazi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Michael Bay directed it. It's fantastic.
The last one I saw, was it him? He directed that ambulance film. It was on Netflix. Did he direct that one?
Yeah.
The one
Yeah.
with
Ambulance, yes.
Yeah, he directed that. That's the last one I saw that he directed. He's not a bad director, actually, Michael Bay. He's got a style of his own, I guess.
He does.
Don't use the toilets at Benghazi. Is it what is it 13 hours? Is that what it's called?
It
Yeah,
is,
13 hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi. Yeah.
Has anybody seen it?
No.
It's on the list.
It's fantastic. It's a proper war boner movie. It's fantastic.
I don't know if this. I won't go and see this.
And
film.
it's based on a true story, yes. And it's fucking fantastic, everybody. I think it's one of Bay's best films, to be fair. That's just
I
me.
probably won't go and see this film at all. I didn't like the last
If it gets made.
Bad Boy film. I didn't like the
Yeah.
last one. I thought the last one was absolute dross.
Bad Boys 2 was the last one he made.
Cheers, Drew.
Uh,
Yeah. Drew Gordon wrenched. I love 13 Hour, one of the best war movies ever. Yeah. Black Hawk Down.
Black
13
Hawk
Hours,
Down.
brilliant.
or Wild Geese. Wild geese.
Wild geese is great. Anyway, let's move
Those are
on.
good.
Or we're going to be here all night.
Oh no, please don't. Can we move on now?
The power of many.
The Acolyte, this dropped literally as we were coming off air last week. The Acolyte actor Jodie Turner-Smith, yes, unhappy with Star Wars series cancellation, hopes fans stop having a stick up their arse about people of color being a part of IPs that were created by white people.
Oh, shut
The
up, you
same old
stupid woman.
Nobody complained about this show because there were people of color in it.
Yes.
Nobody.
Because it was
What a
shite.
stupid thing to say. What a stupid thing to say. And I'm not even white. So just lady, just step
You are a
back
white
and
supremacist, though, aren't you?
shut up, woman.
Of
Just
this, of
Mega
these
is white
sequels,
passing.
in the sequel series,
Yes.
I thought the character that had the most promise in the sequel trilogy
was Finn.
was John Boyega's character.
Yeah.
Yep, 100%.
They could have told some great stories with that character. They blew it.
Yeah.
They blew it. I liked many of the, or not many, but several of the actors that were in this show. I thought that they did a relatively good job. Both of them, people of color.
Hmm. And it just goes to show how in their bubble they are.
Oh,
You
they
ever
are.
seen that Piers Morgan with the drinker and Nerderotic and that black guy who's all for the woke stuff.
Yeah,
Everything he
cringy,
said,
wasn't
they
it?
literally destroyed him, and you could see he was being triggered. And he believes in all the stuff, right? That is completely, utterly wrong.
Mhm.
And it's just like this woman as well. She needs to wake up and smell the coffee.
Yes.
She really does. Stupid
Yeah.
woman.
I
Yeah, but
like
if you-
the trans sister or the trans witch in it. I have to say that legally so the government doesn't come and take me away.
Yeah, but drinking coffee's racist, so Ian, be careful with that. Anyway,
No,
it's
it's
shit.
not.
Let's
Sharon.
move on. Yeah, let's move on.
I like coffee.
Gladiator 2 popcorn bucket has been released, revealed.
Is this just a new thing recently, or has this been
It
happening
is.
for years and I haven't noticed?
The popcorn bucket phenomenon.
Yeah.
It's been happening for years, but it's never gotten as much fanfare. It's
Well,
never
now
been
they
as
don't make money.
recognized.
They don't make a lot of money now, so they have to come
Yeah.
up with ways. And I can tell you, every time I go to the theater, I get tempted to buy one of these things. And sometimes I even bought a few things. But once you start asking for the rates, it's like $20 for this, $30 for that. And
Would you buy if they were ever going to produce a Leslie Headland popcorn bucket? Would you buy that?
yes, for prosperity.
There'd be a lot of popcorn
yes.
in that.
I would absolutely buy a
You got like
Leslie
a
Headland
square
popcorn
lid.
Yep.
I
Fit a
feel
lot
like
of
nobody's
popcorn in
ever
that.
going to forget that I.
Not here, we're not. No.
I'm never going to. I'm going to regret telling that story. I feel
It's a square bucket with popcorn with glasses. That's what it is.
Square Lego. Square. Oh God.
Imagine carrying that. You'd be like at the world's strongest man.
She wasn't a square when I met her, but that's
Yeah.
a different story. It was many years ago.
Square head.
Yeah, these have really only taken off in the last couple of years, but there's been some of these before. I think it was Thor: Love and Thunder had Thor's hammer. Mjolnir was a popcorn bucket, and
Yeah.
then there was also Ghostbusters Afterlife had an Ecto 1. I remember seeing that one. But yeah, they've been around. They just haven't. They really sort of hit the mainstream after the Dune popcorn
Was it-
bucket.
June. Yeah, the Lizzo bucket never happened because nobody could afford the contents.
I
The
think
Lizzo bucket
she's,
is shrinking.
she's losing. She's losing weight now, Lizzo. I think.
Yeah, she actually looks quite good,
Good.
doesn't she?
Good.
I mean, obviously, it doesn't excuse a horrible personality.
No, I
Yeah.
also don't know if to say she looks good. I'll just say that she looks better than she did before. I think she still has a journey.
Is she
In terms
eating
of-
bananas instead of inserting them?
But-
Moving on.
Hold on, but what was that all about then? I'm proud of my weight. Nobody can call me.
Because of delusional.
She was proud when she wouldn't go on a diet. Now she's wanting to go on a diet. She's less proud.
Yeah. Well, Ozempic's a hell of a drug.
Somebody bought her a mirror.
Somebody brought her a mirror.
Oh, here we go. Ridley Scott reveals he has begun writing Gladiator 3. Wow. I've already got 8 pages. I've got the beginning of a very good footprint. One
This
page
stream brought to you
3.
by Discussing Film.
It might be good though. Who knows?
What, 3?
No, this one. 2. It might be good. Who knows?
What age is he?
What?
Old.
Ridley
That's all
Scott.
you need to know.
Yeah. Old.
80 million.
I'm gonna.
I don't think that movie's ever going to get made, and I think Gladiator 2 is going to flop.
He is 86.
What?
Wow, that's a good age to be, man. He's still going.
Wouldn't it be, hello Jill, wouldn't it be amazing if in middle of November we're on the Sunday night and we're all going, fucking hell, Gladiator, fucking amazing.
You said that about Flash.
Yeah, well, I'm going to get it right eventually. Fucking hell, Gladiator, fucking
Flash.
What a film. What a film.
It might be good.
And then the following day, Gladiator 3 gets
greenlit.
Yeah.
He's a good director. I'm hoping it's a good film. I probably won't go and see it in the cinema. If I hear people say it's a good film,
I think I might go see it in the cinema. If I can get a £3 ticket, yeah.
The first one was good. I liked the first one.
Oh yeah, the first one's brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was very of its time. It just caught the moments, which we said. Yeah, Brune's kid. Sorry, mate.
And we will forever be seeing films with Pedro Pascal from now on.
Oh God, no!
It'd be great if he was amazing in it.
Yeah, he was good in Game of Thrones, and that's where it ended.
I think he's got about 3 years left.
Who, Pedro?
Yep. And people are going to be people are going to be so sick of him. He's not going to be getting work regular anymore.
I hope he at least invested his money for him. You know.
Oh, poor Pedro, leave him alone.
Get slaughtered with Fantastic.
Actually, I don't hope anything, but I suspect that he made enough money that unless he just like spent it all on crazy things, he's probably going to be fine, even if he never works again.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen the way he dresses? I'm sure he spent a lot on clothes.
Isn't he usually wearing just like a sweatpants or something?
He's just wearing a smile.
He's in weird, like crazy styles and stuff.
He's gonna get slaughtered when he comes out as Mr. Fantastic.
Oh yeah, Fantastic Four is gonna be terrible.
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of hoping Gladiator's entertaining.
Yeah, I think it will be.
Yeah.
Just wait for people to say to me it's really good, then I'll go and see it.
Yeah, I hope it's good.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go watch it. I can get a £3 ticket. I'm not going to spend any more. And on that bombshell. Let's move on.
Oh, God. Move along.
Oh, no.
Fuck you, Velma.
Vilma has been officially cancelled after 2 seasons.
What a surprise.
I watched one episode and they tried to use pronouns and it made no sense grammatically and I just had to bail.
Good for you.
See everybody else. Everybody else feels the same. I can see that.
No, I watched all the episodes because I reviewed it for my channel, but I was so sick and tired of it that this last special came out. I didn't even watch it or review it, and then they said it was canceled.
But everybody, Velma was white. I don't know what color she is here. Really don't.
Indian.
I thought I'd say that. I don't understand. Look, I don't understand why
self-insert.
These crazy people in Hollywood would go and take something that's beloved by millions, maybe even trillions around the world, and change it and wreck it, right, for the fans. Why can't they create their own stuff? Why can't this didn't need to be called Velma? It could have been called something else. Do you know what I mean?
Little
I just
Mindy.
don't understand the logic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand the logic. I don't. unless they're being really spiteful and they want to destroy what was before.
Well, that's what was
Bingo.
being said in his reviews, didn't he? They're going out their way to be spiteful to the original IP.
Yep.
Yeah, it was spite. Yes,
all of
it was
them, all of them.
mean spirited.
From Star Wars to Doctor Who
Yep.
to Star
Dr.
Trek,
Watt.
everything. Yeah.
And just remember, great quote from J.R.R. Tolkien: "Evil cannot create anything new; it can only spoil and destroy what good forces have created."
That's
And
true.
on that
So,
bombshell,
yep.
let's move on.
Who be this then?
A live-action Shinobi movie is in the works. Sam Hargrave Extraction will direct. I'm quite interested in this.
He's a good director.
Shinobi,
Stunt-wise.
Sega game. Quite interested in this. Might be good.
He's good with the stunts and stuff like that. So I think he used to be an ex-stunt.
It's an old game. I remember playing this a very long
Shinobi,
time
great
ago.
movie, great
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, great, but old.
Well, there's been a more recent Shinobi.
I feel like I haven't seen the more recent one. I really know some old Shinobi thing. Although I remember as a kid liking it.
Yeah, there was one for PS2.
Who or
Yeah.
what is Shinobi? It's a video game. I think it was an arcade first, a Sega arcade game
arcade,
in the
yeah,
80s.
first.
It's kind of like a side fighter thing.
Yeah, and then they had the one for the Genesis or Mega Drive over there. They,
Yeah.
Waiting for the Galaxian movie to come out. That's what I'm waiting for.
Hopefully
can
they
make
don't
movies
change
out of-
the name.
They can make movies out of board games, right? So why not?
Hopefully they don't change the name to Shinobi.
Shinobi.
Don't. I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah, don't tempt fate.
Shinobi. See, Nobby sounds vaguely male, doesn't it?
So does this character, is it just like a beat 'em up game? Because I've never played it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the original was a side scrolling, sort of platformer.
Did
Sega always made the best games.
Did the character ever take his mask off? Is he wearing a mask there? Oh, so it might be a woman under there when they
That's
make
what I'm
it.
saying.
Oh, I knew you were going there. All right, let's move on then. First teaser photo from Peacemaker Season 2. Who might this be? James Gunn.
James Gunn's wife.
Don't care. I don't care.
You never watched Peacemaker? Though.
No, and I'm not going to.
It was good.
I don't
It
care.
was quite good. I did enjoy it. Yes.
It was good.
I don't care. I don't.
I've even still got it on my hard drive, as it were. And normally I watch stuff and just
I have a lot of things on my hard drive. Peacemaker isn't one of them.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is going to be Apache Chief. That's who it's going to be.
Don't care.
Don't care. Don't care.
Ian, one for you, mate.
Move along.
Okay. Let's move along.
Yeah. It's gonna be woke.
Did I do this last week? Did I?
Remember we talked about this. It's gonna be woke. They're gonna woke it up. I know it. They've given
even the second season was already, instead of him being alone, there was a bunch of ladies that he was consulting with.
Yeah, but the first season the first one was really good.
Yes, the first one was great.
Yeah, it was okay. The second one was okay, but they've given that black girl her own series out of this, a spin-off of this, and I'm like, why? She's not even likable in the show. I didn't care about her, and why are they giving her? Oh, and you know this is going to go woke. Season 4, was it?
They're totally going to CW us with this.
Yes, they are.
What?
They are. I'm telling you. I can see it going that way. Because in the books, he travels alone. You know, he mentions them and they do come into but in the books, he basically owns nothing. He only, with the clothes on his back, and he travels and he gets into adventures and he keeps traveling. That's what he does. That's why I was really surprised season 2 had him teaming up with his old team. Although I think that was based on one of the books. The later
right,
books.
But they could have chosen any book and they chose the one that was this one.
Exactly. My point. So
we've got super chat, folks. Larry Wrenched $5. Panel, favorite Zeppelin album?
I don't have any.
I think we'll have to give you a refund.
Yeah, I've never. No.
Yeah, that's hard.
Well, the chat's saying Led Zepp 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say Led Zeppelin 2,
Led
probably.
Zepp 2, Led
Electric
Zeppelin 4.
Boogaloo. Electric Boogaloo. Yeah.
I'm okay with Led Zeppelin too. I think that's a good choice.
My friend knows it's Robert Plant, isn't it?
You're friends with Robert Plant?
No, my friend knows Robert Plant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
because he comes
Wow.
from the same neck of the woods.
You see, season 1 of Reacher was very, very man. It was like big man beating people up, being very, very hero-y. As that's not a word, but hey. But in the second one, it was dumbed down slightly. He still beat people up, but he had a team, and the girls were more prevalent than the other fella. You can see where it's going.
That was very professional of you getting back on track. Let's move on. Okay. Guillermo del Toro.
Right,
it was his birthday the other day.
Oh, happy birthday.
I was going to do these Wednesday, but I didn't do it. So some of the films he's done. Thank you.
Pinocchio was really good. Did you ever see that version? I really liked it. I don't know if you guys have seen it. But he's a really good director, very good director, writer. Has a very dark look on movies. So,
I watched Pan's Labyrinth, the bottom left one. It was very good.
Brilliant.
It was Spanish subtitles.
Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
What was the robot one he did?
Oh, that was terrible.
No, I liked it.
I didn't like it.
I thought it was great. Blade 2 is obviously fantastic.
Yeah. Shape of Water wasn't too bad.
Pan's Labyrinth.
Pan's Labyrinth is bloody brilliant.
I love Pan's Labyrinth. Yeah, that one had me just locked in watching that one. Beautiful and creepy. That the second Hellboy, similar. I really enjoyed the second
Pacific
Hellboy
Rim and not the
Professor. What did you choose at the ending of Pan's? Did you for her fate? Because it's obvious at the ending he wanted us to choose which one was real. So what did you choose? Which one did you choose?
Oh,
I chose that she actually went to that place.
Yeah. You're kind of left ambiguous as to whether it actually happened or not. Yeah. So I would say it actually happened. She experienced that.
Yeah.
That mystical world was actually something she traveled to and experienced.
Okay. Let's move on. Great director. Let's move on.
In the bin.
Get it in the bin.
Get in the bin.
Do we know what it is even though you've seen the slides?
You know what it is yet?
Ian, any guesses?
Is it Shooty?
Not this week. It was going to be Greta.
Again.
Because Greta's been up to...
Oh, yeah, she has.
With her...
How dare you?
I'll just put... With this kind of Israeli stuff, she's just a fucking idiot. It was going to be Greta, but something just popped in there to save the day. Do we know what it is?
Is it the Clone Trooper?
Yeah, is it? It is.
It is the Clone Trooper.
The Rainbow Trooper.
The stupidest thing they've ever done to Star Wars. Ever.
You know what annoys me a bit. I'm going to be honest here. The mainstream media and different things reporting on this kind of annoys me because this is already so late in the game. We've been calling out stuff like this for years. Suddenly I see people, these publications that never even talk about Star Wars writing about it. And the truth is, it doesn't even matter at this point. At this point, what's going to surprise us that they do? If tomorrow there's like Luke Skywalker is walking around with like a rainbow flag and whatever, are we going to be surprised?
Well, he doesn't he, in real life?
He doesn't, right? It doesn't in real life. But I'm saying, if he does that even in canon within a series, like he suddenly appears and he has like a rainbow flag, I wouldn't even think that it's strange at this point. I'll be like, of course, that's what they did. So, what is it really surprising that there's a gender neutral,
They've killed Star Wars.
clone, whatever it is?
It's
It's
from
dead.
a male clone,
Star
though,
Wars is
isn't it?
dead.
Yeah,
dead.
they're supposed to be clones, and yes, this is a male clone.
It's dead.
Who
Nobody,
has-
no,
It's a
this
male
is in the
clone that
comics.
wants to be a woman or something.
Yeah.
What?
This is in the
Yes.
comics, right?
Yes.
Nobody's going to buy this comic, and if they implemented it into the films that they're going to make, which nobody's going to see, it's not going to matter. They
One for the
literally stepped on Star Wars and squashed it and stepped on it 1,000 times. It's just honestly,
Right,
it's dead.
and every time like you think maybe it's gonna come up like for a gasp of air, they come and they step on it again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like they won't let it even do that. They have to stomp on it again.
Will this character go in the female toilets at Butlins? One for the Brits, everybody.
It went from a galaxy far, far away to a galaxy just down the road.
See, I'm not against them actually having trans characters in Star Wars. What I'm against is the fact that they could have had a Rhodian trans person, they could
Oh,
have had
nice.
a Jawa or Sand person.
Nice.
So they went for a clone trooper, somebody who's specifically cloned after somebody who is not gender ambiguous.
Mhm.
And they even have to change the stormtrooper outfit as well to match.
Yeah, a bit of nice.
Yeah.
She
little,
alters it.
Yeah, it's a galaxy
motif.
far, far away wearing the trans colour flags of Earth. It
You know,
just sounds...
Larry done this a couple of times. Larry Wrench, just write a good fucking story for once.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, exactly.
Well,
Damn
again,
you.
they don't know how to create. All they know how to do is just destroy and mess up other people's stories. So
They
Surely,
will.
if you're an army, you can't modify your uniform.
Well, they can
No.
now.
That if there was in a snowstorm, they'd stand out.
Look, it doesn't matter what happens to Star Wars. It's been dead for a very long time. Just leave it in the grave, and just move on. That's all I
It's not even in a grave; it's in a gutter.
Okay.
It's dead.
That's this week's in the bin. Get in the bin, everybody.
I thought it'd definitely be shooty this time round.
Yeah, I
Um,
thought it would have been Kim coming off about the new season when there's
That's
been an
right,
official
yeah.
announcement.
They cut it out though, didn't they? They cut it out of the show. Apparently, he did say it, but when they aired it, they cut that bit
Saying
out.
what?
He basically said that he's started filming on season 3 of Doctor
Yeah.
Who, and
Dr.
when,
Watt.
when they aired the show, they cut that bit out of it. Apparently,
Oh,
Yes,
dear.
they deleted it.
yeah.
Oh, dear.
Mhm.
Okay. That's this week's Get in the Bin, folks. Trans
Yeah.
troopers.
The bin, get in the bin, and finally,
Okay, we've got a super chat. Larry's been mightily generous this evening. Cheers, Larry.
Thanks,
Larry.
Larry. You're the best.
He is. Larry,
Larry, I don't care because the money's not going to go into my pocket, so it's only going to you.
$5.
I don't
I
care.
can suspend belief for rainbow casting if the story and actors are believable.
Yep.
It doesn't matter
Shit,
what
Larry.
kind of thing they believe in, as long as
Yeah.
the story is good and it doesn't mention their sexuality in the show, because that has no
Okay.
place in any show.
Sorry, I can. Correction. Suspend disbelief. Okay.
Okay.
And finally,
Emily.
What's this?
who
Oh,
saw
yes.
this?
Absolutely
Yes, it was
amazing.
amazing.
What
What
happened?
Cool. Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, I guess I have to say it now.
So this was their 5th test launch of Starship. So it uses their heavy booster, which is I think 3 times more powerful than the Saturn V rockets that took us to the moon.
Shit.
This is completely automated. It is all programmed and everything. There's no human other than like triggering certain things to happen, like saying yes, move on to the next program. There's no human interaction with this. And so, this launched this morning, their 5th test flight, their first with this gantry here that has these 2 arms called Mechazilla that they also refer to as chopsticks. And it took off. It separated like it was supposed to. starship, which is the sort of the crew, the cargo part of it at the top. It came down, landed, soft landed in the Indian Ocean exactly as it was supposed to. And then the heavy booster came back and landed. First attempt they have ever tried of this, what they call a catch, where this gantry, its little arms come in and grab the booster on its way down. And it came in, caught it, absolutely perfect. If you watch the video, you will see the people at SpaceX losing their freaking minds.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Screaming,
good.
cheering. They could not believe. First attempt at this catch, and it happened. It's amazing. Absolutely
Wow.
amazing.
Wow, it's crazy.
I'll have to look at that.
Yeah, you go watch. There's videos all over the place of this. It was absolutely stunning.
So the computer did everything and made it land perfectly and stuff.
Yep. Like I said, the only thing, the flight directors, the people in the flight system, they can say yes, move on to the next program. Don't move on to the next program. They can abort if they have to. But all of this is just pre-programmed. Nobody's controlling this by hand. It's coming in completely with automation.
What is it? What
it's
is
amazing.
it? Is it? So they haven't re-engineered the thing that they found in Roswell then. They're still using fuel and stuff like that.
They won't let Elon have that.
Oh, okay, all right.
And NASA's far too busy flying rainbow flags than to actually do anything worthwhile.
Thank you. I was going to say, while this is impressive, and I was going to try and say something really profound about it.
That's not your style, Ian.
No. Gender ideology and pronouns are far more important than what you can see on screen, folks. Yeah, so
thank you, Mr. Brown. Thank you.
Yeah. So fuck going to the moon, fuck going to Mars. How you identify is far more important than this.
Have we ever
That's
been
the end
back
of the
to
channel,
moon?
everybody.
Hear that, YouTube? Hear that?
Have we ever been back to the moon, by the way?
India have.
Yeah.
India has done what? Land something on the moon?
Yeah, they had a delivery.
Yeah. There's been probes, there's been landers, so on. We have not taken people back to the moon yet.
No humans.
Not yet.
But we're working on it.
Okay.
I keep writing to NASA saying send me, but they won't.
Well, if you send them enough super chats,
yeah, we'll have a whip round. We'll set up a GoFundMe for common people.
Fly me to the moon.
Okay. So that's the amazing Mechzilla, everybody.
Yeah, if you have
Falcon.
If you haven't seen the video of this,
it
is
it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's almost unbelievable when you watch it. That there's actually
it looks like a fictional piece.
Yeah.
It's not CGI.
No, you're genuinely looking at it and you're going, what the hell?
The rocket descends at an incredible speed, and all of a sudden it stops. What the fuck?
AI. That's what it is. Don't believe it.
Well, if it's AI, there's an awful lot of people with some AI video that they shot when they were when this was coming down.
There you go. Archie mentioned the last manned moon mission was Apollo 17 or 18. If you watch the $6 million man.
Yeah. 6 million. Yeah. What?
Also, Apollo 18 movie as well. So, okay.
I have a lot of questions about those landings, but that's for a different stream.
Yeah. Okay.
That's something you're going to need to speak to Swappers about.
What's that belt that covers our Earth, and they find it really hard to believe that they can go through that.
Van
belt.
Allen.
That's it. Yeah.
The Van Allen radiation belt.
Belt. Yeah.
Okay.
That's one to talk about. In the next stream.
That's it, folks. I think the channel, we won't be here ever again after my little tirade at the end. So it's been a blast, folks.
Superman. Fugly.
Okay.
Shave.
Let's get the guests up. Chat, you are wonderful. Thank you for the interaction. Really good numbers this evening. Steady numbers. Thanks for the super chats. Keeping us on our toes, everybody. So my cat needs feeding as well. So chat, you're the best. We will see you next time. There is Wayfarer doing his gig afterwards. I think there's going to be a live redirect anyway. So I will thank the guests as soon as I've moved them. I need perfect avatars, everybody. Amuse yourselves, everybody. Oh, we're not going to. Oh, common people, you're fucking it up.
That's why I'm here.
Okay, so. Cheers, Ed.
Yeah, no worries.
Price of reason.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks for having me on again. I enjoy being here.
Common people.
Yeah, thanks, Mr. Brown. This was great.
Yeah, man.
having me
Great to have you on,
know.
man. Yeah, nice.
I
Yeah,
had to tie
man.
my arms to the chair to stop myself from touching me, but that's the first thing I'll do as soon as I get off the stream. Yo-ho!
Great to have you on, mate.
Thanks very much.
Professor R2. Last but by no means least, C3PO.
Always a pleasure, Mr. Brown. Always a pleasure.
Hey, guess what, everybody? It's my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. We're going to be back tomorrow. We're going to do a little bonus stream. Don't know what's going to happen yet. 7:25 GMT +1, everybody. Before Beast Up. Might even be just me on my own. Crying into my glass. I don't know. 50. How old am I? God knows. I'll tell you tomorrow. Chat. That's it, folks. Chat, you're wonderful. We're back tomorrow. Beast Up will be around as well. Tuesday, Echo will probably be doing his gig. Wednesday, gonna try and tackle the Matrix. We say that every week. Hopefully. Open bar Thursday. What more can I say? Back at the weekend. Chat, look after yourself this week. Tidy bye. Tidy bye. Have a great week. See you tomorrow, probably.
Pino.
Is the chat gonna end? Is it gonna? Is this? No, what's happening? It's not ended, has it? Oh.
Welcome to the technical difficulties stream.
Welcome to
Still
Boomerang.
Still going.
Oh God, we started Boomerang.
Pull the plug.
Pull the plug.
Pull the plug.